Good afternoon, or I should say late evening, everybody. I'm Gage Ravellette. Alongside me, of course, on the camera and computer is Tristan Nelson. We're back, not back-to-back nights, but almost back-to-back nights for another Gayvile-Volin Raiders matchup. Tonight, instead of Freeman, we're here in Centerville, South Dakota, where the Gayville-Volin Raiders will take on the #1 Centerville Tornadoes. Let me set the scene as we have a couple minutes before the tip-off. Both Centerville coming into this one is undefeated with a record of 21-0. Gayville-Volin, on the other hand, has a record of 17-4. So two very good teams in terms of records. I'm actually really excited to watch this one. They did play once earlier in the year. Centerville kind of, you could almost say, dominantly took the W, or dominantly won that matchup, but there were bright spots for each team. There were things you could rewatch that and say, man, this team did really good here, and the other team did really good here. But if we take a look at that other matchup, Centerville did win 50-36. It was, I want to say, somewhat close for most of the game, but you could almost tell Centerville was the more dominant team and just kind of had the dominant edge. That was in Gayville, however. Now, fast forward to today, a trip to the Sodak 16 is on the line. In my opinion, I believe the Raiders are playing miles ahead of what they were at the beginning of the year. I haven't seen this Centerville team too much, so I can't speak on behalf of them, but I believe this Raiders team is a lot more prepared and ready to deal with a #1 team like the Tornadoes. Back at the station, they actually had a chance to sit down and talk to head coach of the Tornadoes, Tucker Thornburg. We're going to hit a quick commercial break and then roll right into the interview from the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
For your next golf outing or large gathering, make sure to think of the Clubhouse Grill and the Alcester Golf Course. The Clubhouse Grill seats 75 and their event space has room for up to 250. Perfect for parties, receptions, and reunions. The Clubhouse Grill is ready for your next event. The Alcester Golf Course is a 9-hole course that requires no tee times and features all-day golf on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for just $30. The Alcester Golf Course and Clubhouse Grill are proud supporters of the Alcester Hudson Cubs.
Serve the best. Whether it's the crispiest, juiciest roasted chicken, wings dripping with mouth-watering sauce, or award-winning burgers, Toby's Lounge in Mechlin will make sure you get the best. And Toby's Lounge not only has the best tasting food, they also have the best deals, including 71-cent wings on Mondays and Thursdays and family chicken combos. Visit their website, tobyslounge.com, or find Toby's Lounge on Facebook to keep up with different specials every day. It's time to treat yourself with the best, only at Toby's Lounge. Open 11 to 9 every day.
Welcome back to our Coaches Conversation as we get ready to bring you some Region 4B semifinal action between Centerville and Gayville-Volin, and we have head coach for the defending champion Centerville Tornadoes, Tucker Thornburg. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Michael. How are you, sir?
I am better than I deserve. It's a busy time of year, though. You know, we're covering so many games and trying to get in touch with everybody, and so it's a hectic time of the year, but it's a fun time of the year, isn't it? This is what it all boils down to?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate all the coverage you guys do across our state, and it's a fun time of year, is right. It's the time of year where all of those early mornings and the summer workouts and the team camps and all that work that you put in, you get to see the product of that. So it's a lot of fun.
Well, and you guys have been having a little bit of fun this season. With winning comes some fun, but it just looks like your team enjoys itself out there. I mean, very serious, very focused. But your team, the times I've had a chance to see you guys, it just seems like your team is just that, a team that gets along. Is that something that you've seen?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we've got great chemistry. The kids, it's just a bunch of kids that are really good kids, and they're a group that is willing to put their own personal agendas aside for a common goal and a common vision. And you don't always get that, and that's the beauty of team sports there's things like that along the way that goes beyond just the X's and O's. It's the team chemistry, it's the teamwork and cooperation and all those things that come along with it that really is what makes high school sports special. And this is a special group.
Well, it really is. And, by this time, most people know the story of your team about how, Centerville didn't have basketball. This has kind of been a new manifestation. It's been a tremendous growth period. And you've had some great talent go through. And this is a mix of both, some seniors, but also a lot of juniors, sophomores, freshmen, all contributing. How has this been built, and how does this continue to grow for you guys? Because you guys are going to have a lot of talent coming back as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's really a beauty of our school district. We're a pre-K through 12 district, so all of our kids from preschool all the way up to seniors share the same building. They get to interact with each other. They get to have, camaraderie, and you have those upperclassmen as role models for those younger kids. And you see the same thing on our team. We have great senior leaders that are very supportive of those younger kids, and they trust those younger kids. And, what that does for those young kids' confidence is just really special. And it just lets those young kids be themselves. It lets them not be worried to make mistakes and go out and play hard and play free. And it's just really been a special deal. And I've been very fortunate over the years that even in the tougher years, we had a lot of kids that were willing to stick it out and willing to persist through those downs and really built a foundation of hard work and commitment and dedicating yourself to something bigger than yourself. And so all the successes we've been able to have over the last few years has been really special. And it's a compliment to those players that came before them and were willing to take some of the lumps along the way to get the program going again and to get where we're at now. So it's been a lot of fun, and we talk a lot about how you sustain success. It's easy to find it for a brief moment, but sustaining it is the true challenge, and our kids have been up for that challenge, so hopefully we can keep it rolling.
Well, and this season you guys have been rolling, but not every game was, a double-digit victory or a 20-point victory. In fact, this Gayville-Volin team that you're facing was your very first game of the season, a 14-point win. You've had some close ones, including that battle with Vermilion and the battle with Ethan early on. How has your schedule, a tremendously tough schedule, prepared you guys for this postseason?
Yeah, I think that's a really important piece that you mentioned is your regular season schedule is what prepares you for the postseason. Our athletic director, Doug Edberg, has done a great job the last couple of years of giving us a schedule that challenges us and puts us in positions where we're going to have tight games. You look at some of the games against Ethan and Elk Point Jefferson, Mobridge Pollock, Vermilion, some of those A schools, really high-quality programs. It puts your kids in situations where when you get to the postseason, you've been there, and it's nothing new. You've learned to play with a lead. You've learned to play from behind. You've learned to handle end-of-game situations. And I think what it does is it builds kind of muscle memory, if you will, as a player, and it just strengthens their basketball IQ, and it puts them in a situation where they can be confident no matter the situation because they've been there and they've done it.
Well, and so that brings you to tonight. This is a chance to punch your ticket to the Sodax 16. Now, let me just ask, because not that you ever want to lose, but you guys are undefeated. Does that add extra pressure, or at this point it is just one game at a time, whatever your record is doesn't matter?
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, and we've talked about that, is when you get to this time of year in postseason basketball, everybody's got pressure because it's win or go home, right? And that's how it goes. And so I'm not sure if it adds pressure. I think that everybody right now, these are high-pressure games for all the teams involved because obviously you're getting closer and closer to what that ultimate goal is. Our team's done a good job all year long of just focusing on the present, living in the moment, and just trying to go 1-0 every night. That's been our mentality really the last couple of years, and our kids have done a really good job of that. It's easy to want to peek ahead and kind of see what's around the corner, but you've got to avoid that, and you've just got to see what's right in front of you and go out and take advantage of the opportunities you have.
Well, and that opportunity includes Gayville-Volin. And this team, 17-4 after their region win the other night. What do they present as some challenges for your squad? What do they bring to the table that maybe presents something that will be difficult for you guys?
Yeah, they're a strong team, very balanced. They have a post player on the inside that does a really good job. She's physical. She does a good job of positioning herself to put herself in positions to score in the paint. They have good guard play. They're physical. I think the battle that I'm looking at tonight that I want to see our team answer the call, and we've talked a lot about, is the rebounding battle. I think that Gayville-Volin does a good job of getting rebound position to get offensive boards to give themselves second chances. So we've got to do a good job of blocking out on the defensive end and playing physically, getting loose balls and getting to some of those rebounds that are kind of those 50-50 balls, if you will. And so that's kind of the area that I want to see us excel at tonight, is in the rebounding department and our physicality on both ends.
All right. Well, Coach, as always, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. Really appreciate it. It's always fun to talk with you, and we're looking forward to covering you as long as you guys are continuing to win, if that works for you.
Absolutely. Well, same here, Michael, and we appreciate your coverage very much.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Best of luck, and you have a great day.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
You bet.
That was Coach Tucker Tornberg of the defending champion Centerville Tornadoes as they look to continue their quest for a state title, but they have to get past the Gayville-Volin Raiders. We'll be back with more as Gage Ravellette gets ready to bring you the call here on Gayville-Volin Raiders, streaming on YouTube.
Back from break, I'd like to thank Coach Thornburg for joining the guys back at the studio and sit down and talk to them. It really is appreciated to see the insides of the team that you don't see during the games throughout the season. We're back just in time for the starting lineups of each team. I don't know if you can hear it over the loudspeaker right above me, as they're kind of in a funky spot, so I'll say it regardless. Starting with the Gayville-Volin Raiders, number 0, Jolie Westrom. Number 3, Eliza Westrom. Number 10, Taylor Hoxing. Number 23, Paisley Dimmer. And lastly, down low at the 5, number 35, Maya Aiken. The same lineup they had against Freeman, a little different that they've had throughout the year. Throughout the year, they've normally had Ayla Dimmer starting. Now they slowly switch to Paisley Dimmer, who has been playing extraordinary for only being a freshman. On to the hometown Centerville Tornadoes. Starting for them will be number 0, Tessa Eide. Number 1, Kira Austin. Number 3, Althea Gust. Number 21, Izzy Eide. And number 25, Emma Marshall. Those are the starting lineups for each team as we're about to get underway. Once again, I'm Gage Ravellette. Alongside me on the camera and computer is Tristan Nelson. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us here tonight as we get underway, as each team is looking to book their ticket to the SODAC 16. Jumping for each team will be number 25, Emma Marshall for the Tornadoes, and number 35, Maya Aiken for the Raiders. Raiders win the tip into the hands of Taylor Hoxing as she brings it up the court for her team. Paisley Dimmer on the near side as the ball goes around the horn. Double dribble called on Eliza Westrom to start the game. Not the way you want to start if you're the underdogs for the Raiders. First possession for Centerville. Bringing up the court will be Kira Austin as she puts the ball right into the hands of Gust. Tessa Eide. Now Marshall, pump fake, drives the lane, shot is good, and she'll go to the line for an and 1. What a way to start the game for the Tornadoes as they got 2 on the board, looking to make it 3. First foul will be on the Raiders. I didn't see who it was. Now they put it on the board. It was number 23, Paisley Dimmer. Her first of the game, of course, as it was the first in the game. And 1 is good from Emma Marshall, so the score is 3-0 to start this game. Aiken at the top of the key, guarded by Marshall. Drives in a little bit, back out to Paisley Dimmer. Goes around the screen. Big defensive stand from the Tornadoes. As Dimmer is blocked, rebounded by Aiken, who can't put it in herself. Izzy Eide gets the rebound as the Tornadoes push it down the court, and Gus will score her first points of this one. 5-0 is the score, and we're only a minute into the action. A push is now called on the court. I think that's going to go against Gus. Yes, it will. So each team has a foul now, one on Paisley Dimmer and one on Gust. 5-0 is the score. Aiken has it on the far wing. Hoxing. Now Jolie Westrom. Near side, Aiken, 3-ball no good. Rebounded by Gust of the Tornadoes. Another transition. Basket will fall for Izzy Eide. And the things I can say about this Centerville team for just learning about them. Foul called. Paisley Dimmer will go to the line for 2, looking to put the Raiders on the board for the first time tonight. Foul on the arm by number 25. That's Emma Marshall of the Tornadoes, her first of the night. Centerville has 2 in the first 2 minutes of the game. First free throw is good. A little rattle on the rim, but gets a good bounce. Second free throw also falls. Nothing but net for Paisley Dimmer, and the Raiders have the lead to 5 as they score for the first time tonight. Gust on the near side, guarded by Eliza Westrom. Cross court, Tessa Eide. Shot no good, rebounded by Aiken. Raiders need to score some sort of points on this possession to keep it close, and now a foul called on the Tornadoes. I think that's going to be Emma Marshall's second foul of the night. Tornadoes will make their first substitution of the game as well, as it looks to be number 5, Bria Austin, who will replace Emma Marshall following her second foul. Inbounded to Hoxing, far side guarded by Austin. Hoxing can't find any room to lane, elects to pass it out to Aiken, top of the key. This defense from the Tornadoes is relentless. They haven't gave up any ground tonight, and another missed shot by Hoxing. Aiken can't put up any points either. Raiders do get both offensive rebounds to keep possession. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Paisley Dimmer has the ball. Shot not in time, and that's a shot clock violation on the Raiders. 5:19 left in the first quarter. Score is 7-2. Tornadoes have been relentless on defense. Tessa Eide in the hands of Gust. Izzy Eide loses it. Raiders get it back. Eliza Westrom, free shot, no good. Hoxing got the rebound. She can't put it in herself. Tornadoes got the second rebound, and 3 shots from the Raiders just cannot find the bottom of the net. The Raiders needed that there. As now a foul is called. Gust makes the shot, but it won't count as it was way after the foul. Foul will be on Taylor Hoxing. Her first of the night. I believe it was a block, but I could be wrong on the call. Inbounded to Gus, guarded by Eliza Westrom. 3 ball from Izzy Eide, nothing but net, and she is a shooter. The freshman guard leads her team in scoring with 17 points per game. Now has 5 in this one. 10-2 is the score. We're 4.5 minutes till the quarter break. Slick move by Hoxing. Can't find the bottom of the net. Luckily, Aiken was there to get the rebound and the putback points. Lead is 6 for the Tornadoes. 10-4 is the score. Gust spin move into the lane. Shot is good, making it look easy. Inbound to Jolie Westrom. She has a chance to take it all the way. Back out to Paisley Dimmer. Hoxing guarded by Bria Austin. Now Aiken. Hoxing along baseline. Can't create any room. Now Paisley Dimmer with the shot. She will make it. So 12-6. Raiders hopefully finding the spark they need to bring this one back. 3-ball by Gust. What a shot by Althea Gust. 15-6. What an answer for the Tornadoes. Gives the Raiders the ball right back. Hoxton gets Brea Austin a fall. Now an offensive foul is called. Elsewhere on the court, the Tornadoes get it back. 2 substitutions for the Tornadoes as Kira Austin checks out. And so does Tessa Eide. Replacing them looks to be 23, Linda Austin, and number 31, Peyton Hansen. 3-ball from Gus, no good. Hansen gets the rebound. Ball loose on the ground. It's a jump ball. 2:47 left to play in the first quarter. Tornadoes have a handy lead, 15-6. Possession arrow was in favor of the Tornadoes, so they look to inbound, and they do to Peyton Hansen. Near corner 3, shot is up and good. Making that was number 21, Izzy Eide. Jolie Westrom hits the deck. Foul called, though. That should be on number 5, Brea Austin. That's Brea Austin's first foul in the game so far. One more foul on the Tornadoes puts the Raiders in bonus. Paisley Dimmer has it on the far side now. Hoxing. Hoxing takes it to the rim. Shot no good. Threw a little contact, but nothing's called. Gus looked like she was gonna shoot it, but the screen gave up a little too soon. Step back mid-range shot from Gus just past the free throw line is good. So add that to her total. The first matchup, Gus was the dominant player for the Tornadoes, but throughout the season it has been Izzy Eide. Tonight it looks to be a combination of both, as Gus has been lighting the torch so far. Hoxing, her shot no good. Raiders just can't seem to buy a basket right now. They are getting shots up, they just can't fall. Back to Gus, far corner 3 is good, and she has the hot hand. 23-6, Tornadoes up big. Westrom now Paisley Dimmer. 15 on the shot clock. We're under a minute left to play in the corner. Eliza Westrom down low. Shot no good. Rebounded by Izzy Eide. Eide loses it. Picked up by Hansen, who tries to make a save as it was going out of bounds. Puts it in the hands of Hoxing. Hoxing finds Westrom down low. Ball got tipped a little bit. Now foul called. It will be on the Tornadoes, so Eliza Westrom should go to the line as the Raiders are now in bonus. Foul on the arm. That's number 23, Linda Austin. The Raiders have 3 substitutions ready to come in following this free throw. First one no good, and here are the substitutions. Yes, excuse me. Ayla Dimmer in for Paisley Dimmer. Kendra Beck will replace Maya Aiken. Substitution for the Tornadoes as Kira Austin will come in to replace Izzy Eide. So 30 seconds left in this one. 23-6 is the score. Raiders couldn't find points on the free throws. Need to make a defensive stop here on the Tornadoes. Gus, top of the key. Fake the three, now in the hands of Hansen. Gus will take to the rack. 7 seconds left. Now Hansen, open lane, shot no good, too strong, rebounded by Beck. Final shot by Hoxing, no good, as she ran out of time anyway. So that's the score after one. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back for the start of the second quarter here on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders and all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
Welcome back after the commercial break, ready to start the second quarter. Before we get into the action, I would like to thank our sponsors for the night: Automatic Irrigation, Mr. G's Tires, Knutson Masonry, One American Bank, Nutrient Egg, Knutson Boozman, Ward Law, The Hay Shed, Valley Egg Supply, Flatlanders, Jaeger Diesel, Toby's Lounge, Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion, Clubhouse Grill and Event Center, Murph's Electric, Wesley's Electric, Coach Rosie, Clay Union Electric, Petrick Farms, Raider Firearms, Feberg Hay, Yankton Thrive, and Poet Bio Refinery. I'd like to thank all the sponsors for the things they do to keep these streams available to all the fans around the area. Back into the action, the Tornadoes have a 23-8 lead. Raiders have the ball as we're a minute into the quarter. Hoxing on the far side, got it poked free, but manages to get it back. Aiken, back to Hoxing, three ball up and is good. Hopefully that's a spark that gets the Raiders going. 23-11 in the hands of Izzy Eide. Now Bria Austin back to Eide, three ball up and good. I don't think she's missed tonight. Inbounded to Paisley Dimmer, guarded by Kira Austin. Dimmer loses it, loose ball on the ground. Jolie Westrom tripped before she could get control. Centerville has it back. Three ball by Tessa Eide, shot no good. Rebounded by, that's number 4, Miley Hansen, her first action on the game. One thing I've noticed about this Gayville-Volin Raiders team, as they have been using the bench more and more as the year goes on. More and more experience for this team. And when you can go 8-9 players deep into your bench, your team becomes so much better. Three ball by Jolie Westrom is good. So back-to-back threes for the Raiders to help spark a comeback. 26-14 is the score. Eide back to Tessa Eide. Now Bria Austin. Shot no good. Rebounded by Paisley Dimmer. Dimmer takes it herself. Draws the contact. She'll go to the line. And that'll be the first foul of the quarter on the Tornadoes. Ding for the foul was number 21, Izzy Eide, her first of the game. First free throw from Paisley Dimmer, no good. We have a substitution. Miley Hansen comes out. Eliza Westrom comes on. For the Tornadoes, Kira Austin and number 5, Bria Austin check out. Replacing them will be number 23, Linda Austin, and Emma Marshall. Shot by Aiken, no good. Rebounded by Eliza Westrom, who gets the contact. Doesn't get the basket, but she goes to the line for 2 regardless. Looking back on the game Tuesday against Freeman, one thing the Raiders did struggle on was free throws. They have been struggling so far in this game. They need to start making a few as Eliza Westrom misses the first one. Paisley Dimmer checks out. Ayla Dimmer back on. As Ayla Dimmer comes back on, let's take a look at some of the stats. Leading the team in three-point percentage is Taylor Hoxing with a percentage of 36.8, but not far behind her is both Ayla Dimmer and Paisley Dimmer. Ayla with 34.5% and Paisley with 36 as well. So both the Dimmer girls are exceptional shooters, and giving them opportunities as many times as they can in this game would be critical. Inbounded to Ayla Dimmer, faces a double team, loses it, picked it up by Gust as Eliza Westrom try to poke it free, but can't keep it in bounds as that one rolls out. 2 more substitutions for the Tornadoes as number 0, Tessa Eide, and number 21, Izzy Eide, check out. I don't think I seen who came in. Yes, I can't tell who came in, but I do know who went out. Down low, Emma Marshall, double pump fake, shot no good. Aiken gets the rebound. Aiken almost forced out of bounds. Now behind her is Hoxing. Back to Aiken down low, shot is good. Through the double team, it's 28-16. Halfway through the second quarter, on her way to halftime. Deep 3 from Gus, no good. Saved by the Tornadoes, but lands in the hands of the Raiders. Aiken will bring it up for the Raiders. Now Jolie Westrom. And a pass from Westrom back to Aiken is bobbled as Aiken takes a few steps. She'll be called for a travel. And it looks like Jason Selshert will be talked about calming down. I didn't see what was said or what was mentioned, but that far ref was not happy. Tornadoes have the ball up big. Izzy Eide to the rim, shot no good. Had some weird spin on it. I thought it was going to fall. Aiken gets the rebound. See if she can direct traffic. Ayla Dimmer looking, drives back out. Taylor Hoxing. Jolie Westrom pass a little too strong, intended for Aiken. Will go out of bounds, and Centerville will get it back. 2 more substitutions for the Tornadoes as they are just rolling everybody through, keeping fresh bodies on the court. In the hands of Gust, near wing. Now Izzy Eide from the near corner. I'm pretty sure that's her first miss of the night as Aiken gets the rebound. 3 minutes to go before half. 28-16 is the score. Aiken, now Hoxing, far corner. 3 ball is good. And the lead is slowly shrinking. 9-point game. Tornadoes have the lead and the ball. Izzy Eide top of the key, guarded by Paisley Dimmer. Emma Marshall pump fakes, drives baseline, back out. No, she stepped out. Raiders get the stop and the ball back. Can they shrink the lead under 9? Inbounded to Paisley Dimmer. 2.5 minutes left before half. Paisley Dimmer, shot no good, gets her own rebound, back up once again, and she makes it. 7-point game, Raiders have some momentum. Kira Austin, now Gust on the near wing. Gust gets a screen set for her, she takes it, doesn't drive, now spin move, back out, she finds, that's Bria Austin for the 3, it's back up to 10. Under 2 minutes, Hoxing has it top of the key, now Jolie Westrom on the near wing. Pass from Eliza Westrom to Taylor Hoxing, just a little strong. That one goes out of bounds. Centerville gets the ball back. Emma Marshall is subbed out in favor of what looks to be number 0, Tessa Eide. 3 ball from Gust, no good. Paisley Dimmer gets the rebound, 1.5 left to play before halftime. Raiders need something here. Paisley Dimmer along the baseline, makes the shot. Lead is 7. Centerville, good ball movement with the shot. Kira Austin misses, loose ball, foul called. It'll stay with the Tornadoes. Ding for the foul looks to be number 35, Maya Aiken, as a half timeout was called. We'll take one as well on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Nice.
Maytag appreciates a compliment, but this Maytag washer isn't just eye candy.
Wow.
Inside, it's got the capacity and power to handle even the mightiest loads.
I love this.
Yeah, she's a beaut.
It's a he.
How do you know?
Don't worry about it.
Find Maytag products and the industry's best appliances at your local dealer. Murph's Appliance, downtown Vermilion.
Back from break, the Tornadoes have the 31-23 lead. Under a minute before half, the Raiders have kind of sparked a little momentum to bring this one back a little bit, but the Tornadoes just keep firing with 1 or 2 shots that stop the Raiders from evening things out. Centerville has the ball. Gus, now Izzy Eide, and that's an offensive foul. I think that was... No, I don't know what it is, but it was on number 0, Tessa Eide. Now a substitution as number 31, Peyton Hansen, comes in for Tessa Eide. Eide has 2 in the game so far, and there's 50 seconds on the clock. Just enough time for the Raiders to score some points as Paisley Dimmer loses it. Jump ball. The Raiders should have the arrow. No, I'm wrong. The Tornadoes have the arrow, so they get it back with 43.2 on the clock. Inbounded to number 1, Kira Austin. Gus takes it herself, too strong on the shot, rebounded by Maya Aiken. We're under 30. Selshirt's trying to call a play. Aiken takes it to the rack herself, and that works. Can't be too mad if I'm Jason Selshirt, as he put points on the board regardless. 6-point game, 10 seconds on the clock. Izzy Eide will look to drain this one down and score herself, loses it, does manage to get it back to Gus. Now Izzy Eide, long 3 near wing, shot no good. And that will be the half. So after a hot start from the Tornadoes, the Raiders keep the lead at 6, 31-25. We'll head into some commercial break and be back for a little recap of the half on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports. Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision. Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient. Before or after the game, stop at the Hayshed for the best burger, sandwiches, wraps, and appetizers in the area. Don't forget about the daily lunch specials. Like them on Facebook for more details and for more information on upcoming events. The Hayshed is a proud sponsor of the Gayville-Volin academic and sports programs. Wishing the Raiders good luck on tonight's game. The Hayshed and Gayville, good friends, good food, and good times. Go Raiders!
For over 40 years, your local heating and cooling contractor has been Larry's Heating and Cooling. How did they stay in business that long? The customers know they stand behind their work. They offer top quality name brand equipment, and no one matches Larry's pricing when compared to the other local Lennox dealers based in Iowa. Larry's is $2,000 less for the same equipment. Not a Larry's customer? When you're ready to upgrade, trust Larry's. Honest prices, no gimmicks, and reliable service. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion. Pick or place your property with Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty. With licenses in Iowa and South Dakota, Janelle Pearson is the perfect choice to buy or sell your home. Rest assured, as you see the knowledge, hard work, passion, and care that goes into taking care of you. Give Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty a call today at 712-552-7102 to take care of all your home needs. Janelle Pearson is a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Back from the break. As I said, back from the break, the Tornadoes have the 31-25 lead. We're about halfway through halftime, so I figured it'd be just the perfect time to recap the events of the first half and talk about a little more. Looking at the first half, the Tornadoes came out on a huge dominant run. They were storming the court. Nice little pun there with the Tornadoes. I know Tristan's over there laughing. Anyhow, Tornadoes came on hot, storming the court, and took a huge lead to start this one. The Raiders couldn't even buy a basket, and both number 3 Gus and number 21 Idy just couldn't miss. It was almost just like an open gym for the Tornadoes, the way they were making shots. Eventually, though, a few threes from the Raiders brought them back within striking distance. They just haven't been able to get over that 5-6 point hump as they're at right now. Hopefully coming out of the break, they have a little momentum and can bring things close to even. I never got the chance to talk about each team as much as I wanted to. I talked to head coach Tucker Thornburg before the game, asked him if the game plan was going to be very different from the first matchup, if they seen anything that would spark change in how they ran things from the first game, and he said no. We're going to try to keep it simple, stick to the same things we've been running all season, and so far it's worked. On the other hand, looking at the points so far in this game, the Raiders have done the same other than a few baskets that haven't fallen. Paisley Dimmer leads her team with 10 at the half, followed by both Maya Aiken and Taylor Hoxing with 6 apiece. Looking at the season averages, Hoxing leads the team with 16 points, Aiken with 12, and Paisley Dimmer only averaging 7 points a game. So Dimmer is doing her part and more so far in this one. We'll see if Hoxing can get rolling as she has for most of the games this season. On the other side, the Tornadoes are both their lead scorers are doing their thing. Number 3, Gust, has 12 at the half as she averages 11 on the season, and Izzy Eide, number 21, has 11 at the half as she averages 17 and a half on the season. So the 2 stars for the Tornadoes doing their thing here in this one, shooting really well if you watch the first half. But this isn't the only game going on in Region 4. As I said, this is the ticket to the Sodax 16, and the top 2 make it out of the region. On Tuesday, here on the Gayville-Volin Raiders YouTube channel, we've seen the Raiders take down the Freeman Flyers by 2 points, and that one came down to the end in an exciting matchup. On the other side of the bracket, Parkston and Avon both took home the win and play tonight. As we check on that score to see how that's playing out, I looked after the first quarter and things were close. Avon has been going on a little bit of an upset spree as they took down number 3 Viberg Curley on Tuesday, looking to do it again against Parkston. That game has 51 seconds before half, and the Trojans of Parkston lead 18-15 over the Pirates of Avon. So that one I feel like is going to come down right to the wire, as hopefully this one will too, with both teams on the court. We got 2 minutes before the half, and that's all I got. Hoping the Raiders make a second half comeback. It should be expected from the way I've seen this team play. We'll go back to commercial break and be back for the start of the second half here on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
You want to attain your goals, then you want to see me. This is Coach Rosie with Coach Rosie Performance powered by Avera. You can do this, and I'm going to help you get there. How? I'm going to work you. Might not always be pleasant, but it's going to get you to where you need to go and where you want to get to the new peak of performance. Easiest way to get a hold of me is to go to my website, CoachRosie.com. That's Coach, ROZY.com.
Whether it's a free throw, a two-pointer, a three-pointer, or maybe that half-court shot, we're proud of our Raiders, swishing their way to a victory. Good luck from Raider Firearms, loading up to score and secure the slam dunk. Petrick Farms, Animal Instincts, getting the Raiders a win. Freeburg Hay, loading up for a victory and taking it all the way home. Thanks to our sponsors, Raider Firearms, Petrick Farms, and Freeburg Hay, for all their loyal support in our sports and academic endeavors. Go Raiders!
Farmers know safety is more than a precaution, it's a way of life. Farm equipment today is bigger than ever, and the increased height could lead to more contacts with power lines. Your response could mean life or death. Do you know how to stay alive? Find out at poweringyoursafety.com. Know what to do, know where to call, know how to stay alive. Be aware of what is overhead and learn what to do if you hit a power line at poweringyoursafety.com. Brought to you by Clay Union Electric, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Back from the break and ready to start the action of the third quarter. Like I've said many times, the Tornadoes are up 31-25 at the half. The Raiders have had most of the momentum down the stretch. A big run here would really solidify that as they start the half with the ball. Jolie Westrom will be the one to inbound the ball. Who will she find? Likely Paisley Dimmer. Yes, she does. Now in the hands of Hoxing, guarded by Gust. Aiken down low, puts up the shot, no good, doesn't get the rebound. Instead, that's Emma Marshall with the rebound. Tornadoes push the pace, now slow it down with Idy top of the key. Deep three will rattle in. Tornadoes start out strong, 34-25. Dimmer guarded by Kira Austin, now Jolie Westrom. Aiken, another shot, no good. Tornadoes got the rebound. I thought he called it out of bounds, but looks to be Centerville ball. Now refs talk it over, and it will stay in the hands of the Tornadoes. I don't know what the call was. I thought it was an out of bounds call, so I'm a little confused. Tornadoes have it on the offensive side. Gust at the top of three. Now Izzy Idy drives the lane. Shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Maya Aiken. Hoxing wanted the three, elects to not take it. Feeds it down low to Aiken, who draws the contact as she hits the deck. Aiken will go to the line for two, and Centerville has their first foul of the quarter. First free throw from Maya Aiken, no good. As the Raiders just cannot seem to find the bottom of the hoop on their free throws. Second free throw, no good. So the score will stay the same, 34-25, a 9-point game with the Tornadoes ahead. Izzy Idy, now Tessa Idy. Loses it. Kira Austin picks it back up. And now an illegal screen is called, and Gust is not happy. Gust is claiming that the Raiders were the ones that forced the contact, but the call was already made. So Gust has three, and she'll come to the bench. Replacing her looks to be number 5, Bria Austin. Inbounded to Aiken, 6:20 left to play in the third quarter. Now in the hands of Dimmer. Jolie Westrom past to Hoxing, intercepted by number 0, Tessa Eady. And Tornadoes get it back. In the corner, Tessa Eady, 3-ball, no good. And the ref says out of bounds. Raiders get it back. Last touch by the Tornadoes. Inbounded to Paisley Dimmer. Now in the hands of Taylor Hoxing. Jolie Westrom, pull-up jumper from the baseline is good. And the Raiders score their first basket of the second half. Tessa Idy, 3-ball, no good. I think it hit the hands. Yes, it did, of Maya Aiken. who just happened to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Inbounded to Tessa Eide, back out to Izzy Eide. 3-ball from the near corner is good. And that's 2 threes for the Tornadoes to start the second half. Paisley Dimmer on the far side now in the hands of Hoxing, top of the key. Hoxing goes around the court, back out Paisley Dimmer. Shot up and good. Doesn't even need the backboard to bounce it off of. So that one's nothing but net. Baseline shot from Izzy Eide, no good. Rebounded by Jolie Westrom. Aiken gets a screen. Loses momentum, puts it in the hands of Paisley Dimmer on the far side. Hoxing couldn't find anything either. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Dimmer just throws it up. Nothing comes from it. Emma Marshall gets the rebound. Izzy Eide on the offensive side. Shot no good. Defense recovers and Aiken gets the rebound. Taylor Hoxing near corner. And that is a charge on Taylor Hoxing. Tough call for the Raiders as Hoxing picks up her second foul of the game. 2 substitutions for the Tornadoes. Kira Austin and Tessa Eide come out. Number 31, Peyton Hansen, and number 23, Linda Austin, check into the game. So we're under halfway through the quarter. Tornadoes hold the 8-point lead, 37-29. Austin in the lane, loses it, gets it back. Shot no good, loose ball, and that's out of bounds. That's going to be off Eliza Westrom. A few Tornadoes hit the deck. I don't know how that ball went out of bounds, but it worked its way out. Three ball, deep three from Izzy Eide, shot no good. Rebounded by Maya Aiken. Jolie Westrom down low to Aiken. Doesn't get her hands on it as it was poked free from Emma Marshall. Out of bounds, Raiders keep possession. Inbounded to Eliza Westrom, who had it on the ground, and now a timeout was called by Coach Jason Selshert. So timeout's called. We'll take one as well on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Mr. G's Tires in Freeman is your go-to Napa Auto Care Center. As a Napa Auto Center, you know you will receive high-quality diagnostic repair services at a fair price while still using Napa parts. The team at Mr. G's Tires in Freeman are ASC certified technicians. Mr. G's Tires offers auto repair, a variety of tires, and on-farm services with delivery and same-day service. Mr. G's Tires gets an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and is a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Back from the break, the Tornadoes have the 8-point lead, 37-29. Raiders do have the ball under the basket as they need some points with 18 on the shot clock. The Tornado crowd is loud in this gym, clearly disrupting. Inbounded to Aiken as Aiken works her way to the rim. Shot no good. I think it was blocked. Rebounded by Emma Marshall of the Tornadoes. Marshall takes it to the rim herself through contact. Will find the basket. Back to a 10-point lead. Paisley Dimmer gets the inbound. Taylor Hoxie now to the rim. Big contact. Foul was called on the floor. I don't know if I agree with, but that's why I'm in the stands. So Raiders get it under the hoop. Aiken, hook shot, no good. Eliza Westrom with the rebound, and now the contact. So Eliza Westrom will go to the line. Eliza Westrom is shooting just under 30% on the year in free throw. She's missed a pair already, as the first one is no good. Handful of bounces, but that one won't find the bottom of the net either, so score will stay the same. Emma Marshall kicks out to Peyton Hansen, drives the lane, little Euro step, creates contact as she goes to the line. I don't know if Aiken could have done anything different there other than just get out of the way. First free throw from Peyton Hansen, no good. We have substitutions. Paisley Dimmer checks out, Ayla Dimmer on. Izzy Eide checks out. And Linda Austin back on. Second free throw, no good. Eliza Westrom gets the rebound. Hoxing has it now. Jolie Westrom on the far wing. Ayla Dimmer to the rack. Shot no good. Tornadoes get the rebound. For under 2 minutes left in the quarter. Emma Marshall guarded by Aiken. Back and forth. One more pass to Hansen. Shot no good. A second offensive, or not a second one, but a offensive rebound for the Tornadoes. Gives them some second chance points. 41-29 is the score as the Raiders get it back. Ayla Dimmer on the near side for three. Shot no good. Rebounded by Emma Marshall. Long pass intended for Bria Austin. Poke free from Taylor Hoxing. More substitutions as Ayla Dimmer checks out. Kendra Beck will come on. Linda Austin and Peyton Hansen will step onto the bench for the Tornadoes. Tessa Eide and I believe Kara Austin will replace them. The foul on the Tornadoes, that will be number 5, Bria Austin, her third of the game, and the Raiders are now in bonus as Hoxton makes the first of two. Another substitution for the Tornadoes. Bria Austin checks off. Number 23, Linda Austin, will come right back on. So second free throw is good. Puts the lead at 11, 31-41. Emma Marshall in the paint. Few spin moves around Aiken. Shot no good. Tessa Eide gets the rebound. Back out to Linda Austin, who makes the mid-range shot. 43-31. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. My Aiken top of the key. Down low, Hoxing. Shot up, too strong. Tessa Eide gets the rebound. Pull up three from Izzy Eide. Shot no good. Raiders get the rebound. Poke free from Eide as the clock hits 0, so the Raiders won't get even a chance at a last basket. The score is 43-31 after 3. We'll take a minute commercial break and be back for the start of the fourth quarter here on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Teamwork. You can't have sports without it. And biofuels would not be where they are today without your team spirit. Poet Bioprocessing in Hudson is proud to use your locally produced corn to make clean-burning ethanol for all of America to use. How's that for a winning combination? Poet Bioprocessing in Hudson reminds you to pump ethanol in your gas tank to support cleaner air, less dependency on oil, and support our local farmers. That's Poet Bioprocessing in Hudson. Good luck to area teams this year.
The Viborg Hurley Cougars are guilty of not only being great athletes, but great young adults growing into a great asset for the community. That's why Gary Ward of the Ward Law Office is proud to support the Viborg Hurley Cougars. Young Viborg Hurley students are the future of our community, and the future is bright. So from Ward Law Office in Viborg, good luck to Viborg Hurley Cougar student athletes in the game and in life. Go Cougars!
Back from the break with 1 quarter left to play. Tornadoes are winning 43-31 and a ticket to the Sodak 16 on the line. This game is win or go home. And Tornadoes have been dominant so far. Little pick and roll action as Gus will make the first points of the fourth quarter. Paisley Dimmer on the near wing. Now Aiken. Raiders can't find any room to even shoot. Hoxing down low will find some room as they eat my words a little bit as she makes the basket. So both teams start the game with points, or start the quarter, excuse me. Izzy Edie, slick little move. Izzy Eide, excuse me, slick little move to the rack for 2 more. Aiken down low, little contact, nothing called as she answers right back. Fourth quarter starts with a shootout in the first minute. Forward corner, Izzy Eide, now Gus. Gus 1-2 step and the layup is good. Timeout is called by head coach Tucker Thornburg of the Tornadoes. We'll take one as well from the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
One American Bank is proud to cheer on our hometown team, the Centerville Tornadoes, in their 2025 season. When we support our youth, we all win. After their tornado victory, stop by your hometown bank in Centerville and ask about our great rates, or visit us online at oneamericanbank.com. One team, one dream, one American Bank. Member FDIC.
And back from the commercial break and the 30-second timeout. Thornburg with the timeout as his team is rolling. Hopefully to quickly calm them down and make a stop on defense. Every possession has ended with points so far in the fourth quarter as Hoxing has it on the near side. Poke free from Aiken as Emma Marshall as she loses her feet. The Raiders should get it back. No, a foul was called on Taylor Hoxing. I must have missed it. Hoxing has 3 in the game. And the Raiders start the fourth quarter with the first foul. Inbounded to Emma Marshall, now in the hands of Tessa Eide. Stolen by Paisley Dimmer. And Eide pokes it free and has Kira Austin under the basket. Austin will put it up and the Tornadoes are past the 50 mark. Taylor Hoxing, top of the key, guarded by Gus. 5.5 minutes left to play. And Jolie Westrom loses it. And now a foul is called before Tessa Eide can get to the rim. Good foul by Jolie Westrom, her first of the night, allows the defense to reset and hopefully stop any sort of points. Quick inbound by the Tornadoes will lead to a quick layup, as the lead is now 53-35. Paisley Dimmer down low, Maya Aiken. Aiken stuffed by Emma Marshall. And now a foul is called on the Tornadoes. Substitution for the Tornadoes. Kira Austin checks out. Bria Austin will check on. Aiken, baseline to Eliza Westrom. Shot too strong, rebounded by Tessa Eide. Emma Marshall, top of the key three, no good. Paisley Dimmer gets the rebound and was pushing pace, but she'll slow it at the top. Hands it to Hoxing, makes the girl fall. Shot is good after a spin move. And a tornado hitting the deck. Gust, three ball is good. From the top of the key, the Tornadoes answer right back. Raiders now, Hoxing gets it to Jolie Westrom on the near wing. Back to Hoxing. Ball goes around as the Raiders are looking for some sort of opportunities, but it's stolen by Tessa Eide. Emma Marshall, far side, back out to Gus, back-to-back threes, heat check, that one doesn't go. Tornadoes get the rebound. Emma Marshall will take care herself around the likes of Eliza Westrom. Shot will fall, 58-37. Hoxing in the lane, shot no good. Gus gets the rebound. Gus across court to Emma Marshall, drives baseline, shot up, no good. Eliza Westrom gets the rebound, now in the hands of Jolie Westrom. Jolie Westrom will take it to the lane, and now a block is called, so Jolie will go to the line for two. First of two is good, and now we have a handful of substitutions. Kendra Beck will check in for Eliza Westrom. Tessa Eide and Izzy Eide will come off, as I believe that's Linda Austin and Kira Austin back on. The lead is 20, shot by Gus, no good, rebounded by Beck. Hoxing will bring it up the court for the Raiders. Stays in possession of the Raiders. Three ball by Jolie Westrom, no good. Tornadoes get the rebound after the three. 2.5 minutes left to play. Tornadoes have the 20-point lead in the hands of Emma Marshall on the near wing. Kara Austin near side. Tornadoes are just draining the clock, taking their time. Gust in the lane, layup, no good. 3 bounces off the rim. Won't be enough to get it to fall. Jolie Westrom far side, now Beck. Picks up her dribble, passes it to Faisy Dimmer, loses it, ball on the ground. Hoxton gets on top of it. 3 ball from the near wing from Faisy Dimmer, no good. Beck gets the rebound. Contact, what looked to be on the arm, nothing called, so I might have bad eyes, but Beck can't put it in either. Gus, top of the key, waiting for the clock to drain. Now Kira Austin. Big ball movement from the Tornadoes, and that's the shot clock. So the Raiders get it back. Timeout was called by Jason Selcher, and now we have 5 substitutions. Ayla Dimmer, Kenyaya Pacheco, Kylie Webbin, and Miley Hansen will check on for the Raiders, and a 5-person switch for the Tornadoes as well. Mackenzie Carsonston, Ella Reuter, Bree Swift, Madison Carsonson, and Peyton Hansen on for the Tornadoes. Jump ball is called as the Raiders have possession and will keep possession with 47 seconds on the clock. Kaylee Webbin will look to inbound as she finds Miley Hansen. Back out to Webbin. 3 ball, no good. In and out, rebounded by the Tornadoes. Mackenzie Carsonson will bring it up. Top of the key, hands it off to Ella Reuter. Now Bree Swift. Ball goes around the horn with 20 seconds left in the game. Shot blocked by Miley Hansen. And now Eliza Westrom has it. Shot no good from Westrom. And that should do it as there's 2 seconds on the clock. The number 1 ranked Centerville Tornadoes will head to the Sodak 16. Tornadoes win it 58-38. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back to wrap things up here on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
It takes the right combination of raw ability and coaching to make a great athlete. Nutrient Ag believes that the same principles are true with your farm. Nutrient Ag is like a coach who helps you pick the right combination of seed, fertilizer, and chemicals for your growing conditions. So from Nutrient Ag Solutions, good luck to the Centerville Tornadoes in tonight's matchup. Nutrient Ag Solutions supports all athletes and scholars. Go Tornadoes! Knudsen Masonry, a family-owned business in Centerville since 2008. A good coach always leads his team, and Troy has over 20 years' experience leading his team with his brick, block, and stone expertise in residential and commercial projects. With an A+ rating, Troy and Knudsen Masonry is your head coach to get the job done. Good luck, Centerville Tornadoes. Go for the win. From Knudsen Masonry in Centerville. Knudsen and Boozman Insurance is proud of the Centerville students and supports athletics and academics. Your protection is their priority. Contact Knudsen and Boozman for your insurance needs like health, life, home, auto, farm, for whatever your insurance needs. Call Knudsen and Boozman Insurance in Centerville at 605-563-2887. Go Tornadoes from Knudsen and Boozman Insurance of Centerville.
Pick or place your property with Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty. With licenses in Iowa and South Dakota, Janelle Pearson is the perfect choice to buy or sell your home. Rest assured, as you see the knowledge, hard work, passion, and care that goes into taking care of you. Give Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty a call today at 712-552-7102 to take care of all your home needs. Janelle Pearson is a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast. Are you in the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has got you covered, offering Zematic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs, also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for the win. Go Tornadoes!
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Back from the break to wrap things up, the Tornadoes held control the whole game, starting with the dominant run in the beginning. I believe it was an 8-2 run to start the game off, and a hot hand between Althea Gust and Izzy Eide. Second half wasn't much different as the Tornadoes come out firing 2 quick threes to start it. The Raiders just couldn't catch up. Tornadoes will be the first representative in the SODAC 16 for Region 4. Looking at the other game to decide who the second one is between the number 2 Parkston Trojans and number 6 Avon Pirates. Looks to be there's 6.5 minutes left in the game. The Trojans are up 47-28. So it looks to be, calling it early, the number 2 Parkston Trojans will represent Region 4 in the SODAC 16 along with the number 1 Centerville Tornadoes. That's all I got before I leave. I'd like to thank the sponsors one more time for all that they do. Automatic Irrigation, Mr. G's Tires, Knutson Masonry, One American Bank, Nutrient Egg, Knutson Buseman, Ward Law, The Hay Shed, Valley Egg Supply, Flatlanders, Jaeger Diesel, Toby's Lounge, Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion, Clubhouse Grill and Event Center, Murph's Appliances, Westie's Electric, Coach Rosie, Clay Union Electric, Petrick Farms, Raider Firearms, Freeburg Hay, Yankton Thrive, and Poet Biorefinery. I'd like to thank all the sponsors. They keep the broadcast alive, and they keep letting me do what I love, is coming to these games. So one last time, have a good rest of the night. I'm Gage Ravellette on the call. Alongside me on the camera and computer is Tristan Nelson. Have a good rest of the evening, and good night.